Arsenal vs Real BETIS 2-1 Preseason friendly match analysis. Welcome back. Football fans, today we're breaking down Arsenal's exciting 2-1 victory over Real Betis in this preseason friendly. As always, this is an *IF prediction-style tactical analysis *, where we examine every important moment, every tactical adjustment, and what this performance could mean for both clubs as they prepare for the new season. Preseason matches are never just about the final score. They are opportunities for managers to test new formations, evaluate young talents, improve chemistry, and identify weaknesses before the competitive campaign begins. Arsenal and Real Betis approached this encounter with different objectives, but both delivered an entertaining match full of quality football. From the opening whistle, Arsenal immediately looked comfortable in possession. Mikel Arteta's philosophy was evident once again. Patient build-up from the back, quick passing triangles, intelligent movement off the ball, and aggressive pressing whenever possession was lost. The Gunners wanted to control the tempo rather than rush attacks. Real Betis, meanwhile, showed why they continue to be one of Spain's most technically gifted teams. They remained calm under pressure and attempted to break Arsenal's press with quick one-touch combinations through midfield. Their ability to retain possession forced Arsenal to remain disciplined defensively. The opening 15 minutes were evenly balanced. Arsenal created several promising attacks down both wings, while Betis threatened through quick counterattacks. Neither side wanted to commit too many players forward too early, understanding that defensive organization is just as important during pre-season preparations. The breakthrough finally arrived for Arsenal after sustained pressure. A well-worked passing sequence opened space between the Betis' defensive lines. The final pass perfectly split the defense, allowing the attacker to finish calmly beyond the goalkeeper. It was exactly the type of goal Arteta loves to see, built through patience, movement, and precision rather than individual brilliance alone. That opening goal gave Arsenal even greater confidence. Their midfield began dictating possession with greater authority, constantly switching play from one flank to the other. Every player appeared comfortable receiving the ball under pressure, demonstrating how familiar they have become with Arteta's tactical system. Real Betis responded positively instead of collapsing. They pushed their fullbacks higher, increased the intensity of their pressing, and started winning second balls in midfield. This tactical adjustment allowed them to spend longer periods inside Arsenal's half. Eventually, the Spanish side found their reward. A quick transition exposed a small gap between Arsenal's midfield and defense. Betis exploited the space brilliantly before finishing clinically to level the score at 1-1. It was an excellent reminder that even dominant teams can be punished if they lose their defensive compactness for just a few seconds. At halftime, both managers had plenty of positives to take into the dressing room. Arsenal had controlled possession for long spells, while Betis had shown resilience and dangerous attacking transitions. As expected in a pre-season fixture, the second half featured several substitutions. Fresh legs changed the rhythm of the game. Arsenal's younger players entered with tremendous energy, pressing aggressively and moving the ball with confidence. This depth could become one of the club's biggest strengths during the upcoming campaign. Arteta's tactical flexibility was particularly impressive. Arsenal alternated between building with 3 defenders and 4 defenders depending on Betis' pressing structure. These subtle adjustments made it increasingly difficult for the Spanish side to win possession high up the pitch. Real Betis continued to compete well despite making multiple substitutions of their own. Their technical quality never disappeared, and they continued creating moments through intelligent movement between the lines. However, Arsenal gradually began winning more individual duels, especially in midfield. The winning goal reflected Arsenal's overall performance. A high press forced Betis into a misplaced pass near their own penalty area. Arsenal immediately recovered possession, attacked quickly before the defense could reorganize, and finished confidently to restore their lead at 2-1. This goal perfectly demonstrated one of Arsenal's greatest weapons under Arteta. Winning the ball close to the opponent's goal and immediately converting defensive pressure into attacking opportunities. After taking the lead again, Arsenal managed the game intelligently. Instead of chasing additional goals recklessly, they controlled possession, slowed the tempo when necessary, and forced BETIS to work extremely hard without the ball. Defensively, Arsenal also looked much more organized during the closing stages. The centre-backs communicated effectively, the midfield protected dangerous spaces, and the goalkeeper remained composed whenever called into action. One encouraging aspect for Arsenal supporters was the performance of several younger players. Their confidence on the ball, willingness to press aggressively, and tactical discipline suggest that the club's academy continues producing players capable of contributing to the first team. For Real BETIS, there were also many positives despite the defeat. Their technical ability remains impressive. Their midfield combinations created several dangerous situations. And they demonstrated that they can compete against one of the Premier League's strongest sides. Of course, preseason results should never be overanalyzed. Fitness remains the primary objective. Managers rotate players, experiment with tactical ideas, and often prioritize physical conditioning over immediate results. Nevertheless, certain patterns become visible, and Arsenal displayed many encouraging signs. Their pressing looked synchronized. Their passing combinations appeared fluid. Their positional rotations created constant confusion. Their defensive transitions improved throughout the match. Most importantly, every player appeared to understand his tactical responsibilities. If Arsenal can maintain this level of organization once the competitive season begins, they will once again challenge for major trophies. The squad possesses quality across every position, and healthy competition for starting places should help maintain consistently high performance levels. Real BETIS also leave this friendly with valuable lessons. They proved capable of matching Arsenal technically for long periods, but will likely focus on improving defensive concentration during transitions. Small mistakes against elite opponents are often punished immediately, as demonstrated by Arsenal's decisive second goal. Tactical rating Arsenal attacking movement, 9-10 midfield control, 9-10 defensive organization, 8.5-10 pressing intensity, 9-10 overall performance. 9-10 Real BETIS possession play, 8.5-10 creativity, 8-10 defensive shape, 7.5-10 counterattacks, 8-10 overall performance. 8-10 final verdict Arsenal deserved their 2-1 victory thanks to superior pressing, intelligent positional play, and greater efficiency in key moments. While Real BETIS produced many encouraging passages of football, Arsenal looked slightly sharper physically and tactically throughout most of the contest. If this performance is an indication of what's to come, Arsenal fans have every reason to feel optimistic heading into the new season. The tactical structure continues to evolve, squad depth appears stronger than ever, and the team's confidence is growing with every preseason performance. Real BETIS, meanwhile, can also be encouraged. Despite the defeat, they demonstrated technical excellence and competitive spirit against top-level opposition. With continued improvements, they should once again be capable of competing strongly in Spain and Europe. That's our full **IF prediction-style analysis of Arsenal's 2-1 victory over Real BETIS. If you enjoyed this analysis, follow the channel for more football content, like this video, subscribe so you never miss another match breakdown. And comment below with your predictions for Arsenal's upcoming season and how far Real BETIS can go this year.